Have you ever gone to a job interview with a company that you really want to work for, only to find out that you're not quite what they're looking for? Those are the times we usually want to forget. We don't like being reminded of our insecurities and weaknesses. But let me read from 1 Corinthians 1:26 to 29. Brothers and sisters, think of what you were when you were called. Not many of you were wise by human standards. Not many were influential. Not many were of noble birth. But God chose the foolish things of the world to shame the wise. God chose the weak things of the world to shame the strong. And God chose the lowly things of this world and the despised things and the things that are not to nullify the things that are, so that no one may boast before him. You know, these are very encouraging words to me. In a world where educational qualification or social status or popularity are considered really important when applying for jobs, God has rather the opposite criteria when qualifying people for service. Now you may ask, why would God choose the foolish, the weak, or the lowly to serve him? To be honest, we tend to depend more on him when we are aware of our weaknesses. We tend to give him glory quicker when we are aware of those weaknesses. We are more able to see God take things that are impossible and transform them into something possible. And to be honest, it really removes and eliminates any bragging rights we feel we have. You know, in my life, God has asked me to do a lot of big things that were intimidating, and I felt unqualified to do them. I felt inexperienced. But I took hold of those experiences and stepped out in faith and obedience. And as I did, I saw God create miracles. He took something that was impossible and transformed it into something possible. And as I see God move in my life, I am drawn to a closer relationship with him. And it is this beautiful cycle in my relationship with God. But how about you? Is God asking you to do something big that you feel unqualified for, that you feel inexperienced to do? Do you find yourself recounting to God all the reasons why you are the wrong person for the job? Or do you find yourself wanting and desiring to step out in trust and obedience? Let me remind you today, God doesn't look at your skill set. He doesn't look at your educational qualifications. There are only two things that he is looking for: availability and willingness. So let me ask you today, are you available? Are you available for Jesus? And do you have a willing heart to serve him, to say yes to him, even in the midst of your fear? You know, Jesus doesn't call the equipped, he equips the called. God's power is amplified in our weakness. The skills will come as we step out in obedience, because he will always provide what we need to do, what we need for the task ahead. Consider our crucified Jesus. The message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing. But to us who are being saved, it is the power of God. Therefore, let the one who boasts boast in the Lord. May God continue to be amplified in our weakness. God bless you.